And less than 24 hours after Joe Biden's Super Tuesday comeback, a top Arizona Democrat is getting on board the Biden campaign.
Team 12's political insider Bram Resnick joins us now live in Studio 12A to tell us why it's a surprise. Bram?
Yeah, Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema telling 12 News exclusively she's endorsing the former vice president. The endorsement kind of a surprise for an independent Democrat who generally avoids endorsing other Democrats. But Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Biden have a connection. Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema casting her vote in the Democratic presidential race for former Vice President Joe Biden. Sinema telling 12 News in a statement that Biden reflects Arizona values. She calls him a pragmatic, practical leader, best positioned to get things done for everyday families. We certainly don't agree on every issue, she says. I always vote for Arizona first. Vice President Biden is authentic, genuine, and has a track record of building bipartisan coalitions to achieve results. Not all candidates in this race represent those Arizona values. Joe Biden does. Sinema's statement a shot at fellow Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, Biden's top rival for the Democratic presidential nomination. The endorsement also a sharp contrast with 2016, when Sinema avoided Democrat Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign. She was a no-show at Phoenix area rallies featuring Clinton and First Lady Michelle Obama. But Sinema has a history with 2020 candidate Joe Biden.
I'm Joe Biden, and I'm on Team Sinema.
Biden backed up that 2018 U.S. Senate endorsement of Sinema with a Phoenix fundraiser for her. It's not clear yet whether Senator Sinema plans to campaign with Joe Biden. Back over to you.
All right, Bram.